Hey, Believe Nation, happy Friday. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Do it live. Here to bring value, answer questions. Hopefully having a special guest, Anwi, as well, to try to bring some value to you guys. Friday is my CEO day, so I'm spending the whole day working on projects to build my business and scale and reach new audiences. And I've been working on my social media strategy and new content ideas for you guys. So I'm playing. I'm excited. We'll see what comes up, what pops up. Welcome aboard, everybody. I see Ifeoma here in the chat. Let's bring her some value, learn about an entrepreneur, and hopefully you guys have a fantastic Friday. Don't slack today. This is not slack off Friday. This is work on your dreams Friday. Let's go. Welcome, Miss Boss, HB Hugs, Yo Jigs Hustle, Khalid. Welcome aboard, guys. Ife, I sent you the invite so you can join in. What's your favorite digital business? The one where you can bring the most value, man. Thinking about what business opportunity should I just jump into if you have no interest in it is a losing mentality. Love from Tanzania. Appreciate you. Oh, good to see you again. Aho!
Hello. Let me look for a place that there's light.
What time is it there?
It's actually, what time is it? It's 7:00 p.m. Don't worry, I'm in the place that is not so lit, so let me change locations.
All right. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right.
Hello. It's happening. We're here. So what do you got? How can I help?
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for the last live. It was what I needed to hear. I think I had a couple of questions actually, so I was already going full blast to start off the fast track system.
Okay.
But my question was, I already have posts on my social media handles, so on Instagram and on Facebook.
Okay.
Is it okay to delete them and then just put my 10 content and start afresh? So I wasn't really clear on how to do that.
Okay, so for people watching, I guess, so there's two different strategies that I talk about in Built to Serve and in
I'm getting it tomorrow.
Program. You're getting it tomorrow? All right.
Yes.
So the first is Fast Passive Freedom, where the idea is you're doing outreach to people who have specific problems. You're going to help them with it, and so you create 10. The idea is you create 10 pieces of great content on your platform that just acts as a brochure, and then you're doing outreach every day. The thought leadership path is where you're creating content every single day or multiple times per week at least to be able to scale and grow the business. Let's back it up a second. So who are you targeting? What's your business about?
Okay, so today I work with women, so career women who are asking the question, really, is this all there is to life? So they understand that they know that something is missing and they are wondering what it is and how to go about it. So what I say is I help people birth the more in them, so especially working women who are saddled with work and Homefront.
Got it. You help them birth the woman in
the
them?
more, no, the more, M-O-R-E, the more in them.
The birth,
yeah.
The more in them. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so coaching, consulting, speaking, products, what are you selling?
Speaking and products. So I have an online training. I also have a Facebook group I just started. But in terms of monetization, it's really speaking and then the training program.
And what does the training program look like? It's a monthly fee, or what are they doing?
It's a 90-day program, so it's a one-time fee. It's like a 3-month course.
Okay. So have you started doing the Fast Pass outreach to people?
No, I haven't, because I wasn't clear on whether I should clear out everything on my profile and so that I just have just 10 of them there, or what do I do? So I just put it on hold.
Okay. So I wouldn't likely delete the posts that you have on your channel. I would just create with a lot of intention around those themes.
Okay.
So if you look at my content, I'm posting, if you look at Instagram, 3 times a day, plus like 10 stories a day on top of it. Everything still fits inside some of those themes. So in the fast breakdown of where here are the 10 things that you should talk about, I did that as a guide, because a lot of people, when they create their accounts, is like, well, what do I post about? And you sharing a picture of your cat or your, tuna sandwich or the sunset or something is like, that's for your friends, right? That's great.
Yeah.
Your friends will like that. But women who want to birth the more inside them, they don't care about your tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I would put a really good eye on your content and say, if a mother was coming to this page, your page, and they wanted to birth the more inside them, they know they're capable of more and they need help getting it out, would they be inspired by the content on your page?
Okay.
And if it's yes, then great, don't delete the content. If it's just personal stuff that is for your friends, then yeah, this is a page that we want to help you grow your business.
Okay. I think the good thing was I had already done like the Ifia this way name across all my social media handles, and I was quite intentional in terms of it wasn't a personal handle per se. It was more on trying to share about who I am and what I do, and then how that relates to my life. So I think, yes, in terms of the content that is relevant, I just think the one more thing I would now do is, in terms of what you said, map out like the themes for the coming week in line with those things, that even if you come to my page, you can still get the story as you keep going through the posts.
Yeah, so I'm looking at, let me go over here and look at this. So
Okay.
if I move that, this is the page you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay. So great. I mean, I love the picture, nice and close. It's good. I would talk about birthing the more out of the women. Like, what does that mean? So you have the empowering woman. Great, but like really make me feel this.
Okay.
And then if I go here, so this kind of stuff is almost never going to do well. Like, I wouldn't do the emotional stuff about you speaking at something. If you're going to do it, it's put it inside a story. Like, tell me a story about this. If you're going to speak at this worship, then
worship.
You can promote it, but tell me a good, like, show me a picture of you speaking on stage, and then really pay attention to what you're putting in the caption.
Okay.
So if I click on this one, this is great. Welcome to the month that will bring you to your knees in gratitude. It doesn't matter how your year's been. December is going to remedy. Oh, okay, this is old. December. This is your most recent post. We got to get making content here. We're in April here. This is December, your most recent post.
It's December, I know.
Okay, so here's the thing now. And listen, I don't want to give you a hard time, because this is a lot of people. This is where a lot of people are stuck.
Okay.
How much do you want to be making content?
How much do I want to be making content?
Because you haven't done anything since December. So now we're like 4 months later since our last post.
I think, to be honest, when it comes to social media, right, and content, it's really like a challenge for me. The reason why it was up to December, throughout last year, I was good. I had someone that was managing it. So he pretty much has my book, and then he's taking content from my book and working on it and creating content. But I wasn't really feeling it per se, because I love to tell stories, but the person is not able to tell my stories. So I just felt the page was just very serious.
So
that's why I left it.
Oh, you just went really quiet for a second. Okay, hold on. Let me turn you up. So you can take stories that are from the book. If you're a good storyteller, you've already written great stories in the book, you can use some of those and put them in the book. You could also make videos. If you're a speaker and you're used to being on stage, you got, you have worship coming up. I guess that's already over. Yeah, that was December 1st. But you're able to speak out a message. So that could be a quick video content that you're recording for yourself. That's 30 seconds, 45 seconds of you sharing a message. So the two paths that you can go down are FastPass allows you to bring more immediate business in. So it's probably where I would start. Because you haven't posted since December, I would map out my next 10 posts and follow the structure that I gave you in FastPass. Think about, so let's actually workshop this now. Would you feel that you could tell those stories from 1 to 10 better written, or you on camera recording a video from your phone?
Written. I don't like the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't like the camera? Great.
But I do well on it, but I just don't like it.
Well, so think about this. This is your marketing brochure, right? And so if you're a speaker, the best way to get more speaking gigs is also to be able to see you speaking, because a lot of people who are great writers can't speak. And so if they just see a great written word, it doesn't mean you're going to get hired to come speak on stage. But if you're able to give a great message on camera, people could say, huh, we should have her come speak at our event for women or for, or for whatever, right? So you may not have to do it all the time, but in these 10 posts, we want to really make an impactful message on people. So if they're coming to your page and they see these 10 things, it's going to make them say, wow, I need to get in contact with this woman. Right? Like they may have never heard of you, but they land on your page and you say, she's for me. She's speaking to me. So not so much what do you prefer, but what's going to be, what's going to have the biggest impact.
What I need to do.
Yeah, because again, it's 10. I'm not asking you to every day make 10 videos, right? It's 10 total. So what's going to have a bigger impact? Or it could be a mix too. It could be like half written, half video. If somebody who doesn't know you is coming to your page and it's a woman who feels like she can do more in her life, what do you think is the best experience for her for these 10 posts? Should they all be written? Should they all be video? Should there be some kind of mix? What do you feel?
I think a mix would be good, because there's also the connection that comes with video when they actually, see you as a person. I get that a lot when I actually do videos. So I said I do well when I do it. I just have to do a lot of mental preparation, so I get lazy. So, but that's not an excuse. It's stuff I can do. So I think a mix would work. Okay,
so take the 10 ideas that I laid out. And they're in the book too with more details. So when the book comes, you can follow along there too. Take those 10 ideas. Decide which ones are going to be videos and which ones are going to be posts. Spend some good time. After this, you don't have to post to your Instagram. You just leave it. Tell your guy who's been doing it, do something else. You don't need him right now. Because here's the thing. I mean, I would love for you to post every day, but you haven't posted since December. So I don't want to overwhelm you with this strategy that then is going to take up so much of your time. I want to get some small wins that build momentum to then show that it's working. So you spend a good chunk of time figuring out your 10 posts. If you're doing 5 and 5, say 5 videos, 5 written. What's the story going to be in the written? Which ones work better? Like if you're going to do video, the why one should be a video. Why you do this, why you care so much, why women, why this, like,
you should be passion.
Hard passion, right? That's gotta be a video, right? And it's worth spending some time. It doesn't mean you have to go and go on some big stage and have perfect lighting and everything, but really thinking about, you've got up to a minute to make a video. So what can you say in 1 minute that's going to really make an impact? And just, put the phone on a tripod and make sure there's some decent lighting on you, and just like kind of basic stuff, but not stressing out about having it be like super high quality production quality, because your passion and energy is going to be the thing that will carry the day the most. I want to watch that and feel like, oh, she gets me. She's talking to me, right? And I bet when you're on stage speaking, the women in the audience already do that and connect to you and say, I love her. And so we're trying to now get that connection through the video. So that's what I would do. And then you spend your time doing outreach to people. So other women who are posting, that was the second part of the fast pass strategy. So you got your face, which is great. I'd update my bio a little bit. I would pick one thing for me to remember. In your bio, you're talking about 360 femme power, the uncommon woman, mompreneur. So like, just make it easy. You got 3 different websites in there: Deluxe Childbirth, Linktree, Sheer Virtuosity. Like, just make it easy. I empower women who feel like they're capable of doing much more. Right? It's like, oh, cool, I like that. So you make the 10 pieces of content, and then you're doing outreach to women who are posting, and then hopping on calls with them. It's the fastest way to get people to your page.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that it? Anything else I can help with, or are you good?
No, I have a couple of other questions. I have 2 more questions, actually.
Okay.
So I actually started out in terms of the outreach, and I think I got a stumbling block in terms of like searching, like what search term do I use? So for example, I used maybe is this all there is to life, or I used side hustle, but I really wasn't getting people that were complaining about that or that were mentioning that. What I was seeing was more people that wanted to teach those things versus people that were asking questions about those things. So I was wondering if there's a way for, actually running the outreach, and then what keywords would you suggest, for example, I could use?
Yeah, so most people are going to be talking about the good, especially on Instagram, but there'll be some who are complaining. So I'd be looking at any mom word, so mompreneur, mom blogger, and if you still have that guy who is doing the Instagram content for you?
I can get him, don't worry.
You can get him? Well, because this is what I would do. I would put him on this.
Okay.
Like, instead of if you have any kind of support or teamwork, have them do the research.
Okay.
And then you just do the outreach. So you're not spending your time like scrolling, looking through. That guy is going to go through and look and try to find someone who needs help. And then make a list for you to then go and make a quick video or send a quick DM to.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd be looking at anybody. I'm just trying to look up a couple here as we go. Anybody who's talking about mompreneur, mom blogger, mom life, mompreneur life, like all those.
Okay. Those keywords.
Yeah. And you're going to get a mix of some people who are either, you'll get some people who are coaches, like you, who probably aren't a good fit. But then other ones who will be, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm just getting started. I'm starting my new business. I'm struggling managing everything here in coronavirus isolation, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And so just looking at where what they're posting and seeing how you might be able to help. Can you help anybody, any woman around the world, or is it specific to your geographic area?
Anywhere around the world.
Okay. Great. They can buy your products, or if you're going to do coaching, I guess just time zones and whatever. But yeah, it's perfect. So you don't have to filter by geography.
Okay.
Yeah, and just look. Like I'm just looking at. I typed in mom. I forget what I typed in, but there's a woman here who's dealing with quarantine and dealing with being homeschooling and trying to stay on top of work. I'm getting it done, but it's not pretty. Feeling positive and motivated. This week started with me feeling positive and motivated today. Let's just say I'm getting it done, but it's not pretty. Right? How was your week? And so, here's a woman I put in mompreneur life.
Okay.
So she's a mompreneur. She's trying to figure out how to balance everything. She's struggling. It's not, she's not depressed and super negative, toxic, but she's trying to keep it all together.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
She needs to talk to you.
I'm just noting it down.
Yeah, so that was Mompreneur Life. And look, just on this one, Mompreneur Life has, I don't know, it may be hard to see, 383,000 posts.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that's not even one of the bigger ones. Like if you do Mompreneur,
Mm-hmm.
7 million posts.
Mm.
And then what you can do is there's all these, this might be hard to see, but there's related hashtags. So under Mompreneur Life, there's Mompreneur, Boss Moms, Moms Who Hustle, Mom Boss Life, CEO Mom, Boss Babe Life, all these different.
I can check under those as well.
Yeah. So I think that'll be better than, I forget what you said you were looking at the beginning.
I was looking for like side hustle, like have it all. Is this all there is to life? I think this makes more sense. Yeah, I would get a lot more here.
And especially because you target women. If you do side hustle, you're going to get so many guys who I'm sure you could help, but it's not.
It's not in line.
It's not what you're trying to do. So you just cut out half the people. Great. There aren't many guys who are going to be posting to Mompreneur Life. Right? So
No, there won't be.
You're going to spend a lot less time going through, or your assistant is going to spend a lot less time going through just unrelated posts. So and then you reach out, and then you, like that woman who was stressing out about, she started off her week great, and now end of the week it's not going so great. Then she gets a DM from you and says, hey, I've got some ideas that may help you be able to balance everything, because this is what I specialize, is helping mompreneurs be able to do good and step up.
Okay, so that's clear. I've noted it down. Then my third question, I had three, so this is my third one.
This is it. All right, let's go.
Yes. So my third one, remember I said I have a training program. It's 90 days. And then when I launched it in December, actually. We had the first set of people, about 12, 14 people.
Okay.
And because it's career moms, so every week the content comes out. But because it's career moms, I noticed that like after the third, fourth week, their participation level reduced. I started following up to do like one-on-ones to get everybody back, in the groove and all that. My question is, not so many of them are up to speed. And I know that at least in terms of my sales pages and all that, I do need testimonials. So I'm wondering, is there like a faster way that I could run the program so that I get testimonials and then I can now really scale up? Because that was my thinking when I was starting out and then launching to just like 12 or 14 people so that I would spend time with them, get the testimonials. But it's dragging. I don't know. Is there like another way that I could do it?
So at the beginning, you need to have a lot more personal touch. If it's a 90-day program and you just started it when?
We started in January.
Okay,
middle of January, yeah.
So you're through 90 days. You're done. No? It's now middle of April.
So we're true, but a number of them haven't finished their content. Are way behind. That's the right thing.
So even if they haven't finished it, it doesn't mean that they didn't get crazy value from it. So there's two things here. First off, in order to get testimonials, all they need to feel is that you helped them, that they got value, that if your course is 10 different modules, maybe just one module is already crazy value, that they spent X amount of dollars for your course and they've gotten what they need from module one. And you want them to go all the way, and that there's more value to keep going all the way, but they already got more than what they paid for in module one, and just being able to have access to you and you answering their questions. So at the beginning, if you have 13 people in the program, I would try to be as hands-on as possible and help them, whether even like this, like hop on a call with them and help them. And from that, could they leave a testimonial? So even if they didn't finish the whole program, the testimonial doesn't have to say, I finished the whole program and here's what I got. The testimonial has to say that this program gave me value. So did they get value from it?
Okay.
So I see Evan Tinsman here in the chat, who's part of Movement Makers and bought the book. And he would have given me a testimonial for Movement Makers before we even started Movement Makers, because of how much I've helped him, right? And so it'd be, I'm so excited to join Movement Makers. I've learned this from Evan, right? So
Yeah.
you've already got some people going through. Now you hop on a call with them and say, hey, I want to see how you're doing. I want to see how you've been progressing. I'd love to help. And then after that, you ask, hey, have you found value in this? I'm trying to build this in scale so that we can help women around the world step into their more. Would you be able to give a testimonial if you feel comfortable? And chances are a big chunk of those people will say yes. So it's the personal connect. As you scale up, if you have 1,000 women going through, then sure, you can follow up and ask more on scale, because you're not going to go one by one to 1,000 people. But yeah, so one, just understand that if they got any value from the program, they can already be a testimonial for you. Two, I'd be looking at, in the early stages, how can you get people more committed to the program? So can you put them on challenges? Can you follow up with them even by email, like autoresponder sequences, to say, hey, welcome, I'm so pumped for you to do this. And then like next week, hey, did you do module 1 where we talked about this? The follow-up and the support to keep the motivation high.
When you say put them on challenges, what do you mean?
When you say what?
When you said put them on challenges, what do you mean? So like 5, 7, 10 day challenges or something?
Yeah. So through the course, they have to do stuff, right? Like what's one activity
they have exercises.
Great. Like
so for example, one exercise is they have to identify the things that are their passion points, the things that are their pain points, areas of proficiency. So those are like different exercises that start out.
Great. So exercise 1 is figure out what you're passionate about. Awesome. Here's how you do it. Here's the 7 questions you have to answer, or whatever's in your guide. Once you found it, I want you to post to the Facebook group. Come and post your answer to the Facebook. We're going to do this together. Ladies, let's do this together. And I want to support and share and cheer each other on, because a lot of the women who you're working with, and I've seen it as well, they don't know other mompreneurs who are doing this. They might be the only one in their friend circle who's trying to build a business. Their husband maybe supports them, maybe doesn't support them. The people in their family might think she's crazy. Like, why don't you just stay in this career? Or why don't you be a housewife? Like, you want to start a business? So they don't have a lot of support. A lot of women entrepreneurs when they're starting up. So you're the support, but not just you. The other people in the group are the support. So ladies, let's all do this together. Our first challenge is we have to figure out what our passion is, figure that out, and then post by April 2nd. Yeah. And so it's the group dynamic, especially for women. It's more needed. Like, women go to the bathroom together, like women, they love like that. Guys don't do this as much. We still need it, but not as much. And so the feeling, if you can give them the feeling that they're not in this all by themselves, that there's other people like them, even if those people are all around the world, that's going to make them not just stick to the program, but also help them get results, which is ultimately what you want. You want these women building great businesses and having a big impact around the world. So figuring out regular challenges. So if it's a 90-day program, what do you have to have done by the end of every week? Right? What is that? 12 weeks? 13 weeks?
13 weeks.
Like you have a challenge every week that by this week you do this, and this week you do this, or maybe one challenge is 2 weeks, whatever. And then come and share. And I'm here to cheer you on, and I want to support you. And ladies, I want you to support each other, because we're all in this together. Because we're all mompreneurs, and we're all want to unleash the more inside of us.
Very helpful. Very helpful. I just concluded a 7-day challenge in my free group, and I really very clear, because it really drove a lot of people to actually participate. People started participating like on the 5th day, and they would go back and, you know, listen to everything just to catch up because the energy was really, you know, alive. Okay, I get it. I
Yeah.
would do that too.
All right.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you
luck.
so much. Really amazing session. I will
No
keep you
problem.
posted.
All right. Keep
Yeah,
it
take
posted.
care.
All right. Much love. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.